on different hats. One is the director of Guidelines and founding member of Metamorphosis, who has the seed of entrepreneurship intelligence since his college days.
First, this cannot repeat, and then I went to my mom. I was very furious, and I went to my mom, and then I said, "See, this guy is coming late, and I'm getting late to my tennis coaching. I don't want to repeat." And then my mom said, "Fine, what can we do now?" Then I said, then after 3-4 days, I've just given a simple idea to her, saying that, why don't we call the grocery store and then ask them to deliver the goods at our doorstep?
Definitely. So, when I come to the question, I believe that it's crucial, right? It's crucial because today's 21st generation child should be aware of the essentials of the life skills. Right? Kashmiris is that we prefer to look what our neighbor is doing, what our friend is doing. We're more interested in our neighbor and our friend, our relative than we are in ourselves.
You have the skills, it's just you're not recognizing it. Recognition is the most important point, friends, right now. And as educators, as teachers, you can develop it right from day one. You make a class monitor, you make a row monitor, you make a blackboard monitor. What are you trying to do?
ICC, the LG has hosted a startup conclave. I was supposed to go there, but I preferred to join the school for today's event. So because I love to be with the children, my 6 or 7 startups have already gone there. We have a CEO for our incubation center, incubator, which was started at NIT Srinagar. So he has gone there. I prefer to come and join the Birla groups.
I was told that many principals have joined over here. First, congratulations to you. Principal साहब आपको भी मुबारकबाद और इस टीम को भी मुबारकबाद. I mean to this part of the organization. This can pay my congratulations to Loan साहब also. So
collaborated to make this happen today. Coming from a university background where we don't have a brush with the younger kids, but we have the brush with the adult minds. But still, I'm a mother and I have 2 kids who are growing up in and they have their own curiosities and questions.
Research and development. I've done my thesis on entrepreneurship and innovation itself. I have a very simple question, which every second principal will second with me for the same thing. Don't you think so there should be industries and academics linkages? Don't you think there should be a collaboration between industries and academics? There should be a balance. I'm talking in terms of curriculum. Because see, what we teach in IIT and polytechnics, or maybe in class 12 or in class 11, that is not there in industries. It's quite different. The problem, the prospects, the future strategies are quite different. Don't you think so? Because long back in 2005, Manmohan Singh, then the PM, decided this thing and he laid down certain statements that we should have an industry and academics relationship, their linkages, their collaborations, which is very much important when it comes to the NITs, polytechnics, and maybe class 12 or class 11 PCM, PCB students. But what we have been witnessing is that there is a huge gap, because what we are taught inside the classroom, or maybe
what is the question?
Yeah,
what is the question? Brief.
There should be a linkage between industries and academics or not.
Dr. Saida Afshana. Miss Sonali Tuteja.
We teach something else and we expect children to do something else. Where is the integration of the syllabus? And conferences like this should dwell upon integrating those skills into curriculum which make children industry ready. And that is the biggest problem. We are only vomiting knowledge. We are training children to vomit knowledge. We are not training them to actually acquire skills that they become self-actualized. Self-realization is a far-fetched meaning.
So, इसीलिए जैसे whatever we have heard, like Parisa mentioned, listening is a great skill. Whatever I have heard so far, that connecting all the stakeholders in education is the key to the success. Be it teachers, parents, school leaders, and industry leaders. And we GSMC try to do that only by going wherever you call us. So this is the endeavor. We have launched a platform because with the help of technology, we can actually make this 10,000 count to 1 lakh and more.
Intimate, as direct, and as moving from one panelist to another panelist so that it gives us a feel of a conversation and a discussion. So what I'll do is that taking into account what the set of questions that have been given to me, but I'll try to make it a discussion, a conversation.
I think, in a sense, I mean, we do realize what the change is, and it is a change in how values are interpreted. It's a change in how we look at ourselves, how we look at, Mother Earth, so to speak.
There are a couple of basic reflections. I am seeing a very, very bleak, you will excuse me, can I do not a spade? I am seeing a very, very bleak future for the current sector. If things remain as they are today, and the blame is not with the government, blame is with the private players themselves. We have just an example.
What we do is that we simply pretend to know everything. They are not supposed to. We are not supposed to know everything. We are living in such an age which is where there is information growth. We cannot cope up with all the information. There is
ग्राउंड रियलिटीज को ध्यान में रखते हुए देखिए, पहली बात मैं थी साइड बिरला support और GS ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिसने ऑर्गेनाइज किया, ये रे अप्रोच है। इस किस्म की कॉन्फ्रेंस बहुत कम होती है, ब्रांच फार्म इसका नहीं होती। हमारे यहाँ स्टार पर्सनैलिटी हैं, डॉक्टर भाई साहब।
Thank you. Sir, your time.
Thank you, sir. Now we request Ms.
Thank you, sir. Professor Irshad Ahmed Wani.
आमतौर पे ये डे टू डे लाइफ में हम वर्ड यूज नहीं करते हैं, तो ताकि आप सब लोगों को थोड़ा अंदाजा आ जाए मेंटलिस्ट क्या होता है, मैं एक लाइन में एक्सप्लेन करूँगा। So mentalist is someone who can read people and influence their behavior. Who can read people's behavior and influence their behavior. एक बार जोर से read people and influence their behavior. ठीक है।
It was a pleasure hearing Mr. Siddiq Wahed on the pointers that he actually highlighted, because at that point of time I could actually relate my childhood. So to give you a small nutshell, I did my education from St. David's Calcutta, then moved on to Aligarh Muslim University. So while I was studying in St. David's Calcutta, I could see that all these institutions that belong like an IITI, they kind of create a trend down wherein they take people who actually just scored high marks and they get into that gate or crash that. But what happens to the mediocre students or the students like us who don't fall into the rat race? Ironically, that is something that hit me in class 10, and somehow a very kind teacher from Aligarh, he said, I'll take your tuitions. So that professor said, I'll take your tuitions, you come to my home, I'll teach you, and trust me, 4 months before my board exams, I don't know what magic he did, trust me, from then on, I passed it at 98%.
How better we can, move towards this balanced growth, this holistic growth that we're looking for our children. How do we harness these technological advancements, ma'am? And in the process of doing so, what challenges, what opportunities have you observed?
We connected. We usually get very no time for this in Kashmir, जहाँ पे हम सब मिलके कुछ अपने शेयर करते थे। So but I truly believe जहाँ पे वासिल फारूक सर को जाते हैं, तो वहाँ पे अपने आप एक डिग्री करने को मिलती है।
But he's the first blind person who reached Mount Everest. What was he taught in the blind school? What was he exactly taught? Attach hopes, not eyes.